Hi everybody. So I feel like I haven't done a reading in a really long time. What is this? Six of Swords. Moving away from conflict. Alright, so I have shuffled the deck. All my decks are really always shuffled. But I'm going to do it a few on camera. I hope everybody's doing all right. I know it's been like a wild ride month, you know, at least for me anyway, up and down, up and down, up and down. Yes, that is the reason I have not made as many videos, because I can't make a video if I'm not feeling it, you know what I mean? So anyway, oh, look, we got these. Somebody holding on, and all right, let's see. Oh, I got templates in there. All right, let's see. Starter, I'm going to do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, the connection, and we'll just build from there. All right, please give me one card for the Divine Masculine, please. Waiting, planning. Yeah, I feel like Divine Masculine are working on something. Either like, what I'm getting is like they're planning something, like, because see, I don't know if you can see like how his head is a little bit tilted, and he's got a hold of this wand here. It's like he's contemplating how to get to that boat, or how long it's going to take for the boat to reach him. You know, again, he may be even like coming up with an idea to come to head towards the his counterpart. And I just saw this green, and I heard heart on his sleeve, like he's gonna come with his heart on his sleeve, tail between his legs. I mean, all right, let's see. Let me get one for Divine Feminines. Oh wow, this was at the bottom of the deck. So, and look, we got the Emperor. So I feel like this Emperor feeling, okay, so I feel like there's some Divine Feminines possibly going back to school, starting a new business, something. They're learning something new. I feel like he's like taking directions from these people, so coming together with people, joining forces, like-minded people, I'm even getting. I don't know. I'm also like really drawn to the bench here that he's standing on. So it's like, I feel like people are coming to, some people may be coming to the Divine Feminine for, I don't know, advice? That's what I, because see how they're like showing this guy what they have. They're like, what do you think? And he's like stopping what he's doing because He's like, why are you asking me anything? You know, it's like I'm over here doing my work. But he stops to look and answer. So I don't know. He's like standing on a platform, like, I don't know. So maybe some of you are like speakers or something, you know, maybe you do something where you give presentations, you show people how things, you know, it's like that kind of thing. But people are coming to you for advice. I don't know if you're like teachers or healers or whatever, you know. All right. So let me get one card for the connection, please. All right. I feel like this is, I mean, they're both threes, and then we get this Eight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. And right away I thought, and we're both fighting off people, and we're both stressing out. This is what's stressing us out about moving forward with like both are just like in heavy contemplation about the next right thing. What's the next right thing to do? Let me see. I'm going to use these. Practice just at the bottom. All right, so let's get some clarifiers here. Let's clarify this Three of Wands for the Divine Masculine, please. I want to clarify the Three of Wands for the Divine Masculine. Please clarify the Divine. Okay. Yeah. Because he wants to come in. Yeah, look. He's in love and he wants to come in speaking the truth. But like, you see, this King of Cups is like sitting there in heavy contemplation, like really thinking about how he's going to move in, come forward. He wants to rush in and just like blare it. Let's see, one more card for the Divine Masculine. He misses Divine Feminine. Something, yeah. I feel like maybe the last time he spoke to the Divine Feminine, you know, it was like just a reality check conversation. And I feel like they're both a little bit feeling a little bit left out in the cold, both of them. Because this is Queen of Wands is like how he's feeling about him. This is why he's standing up here, you know, wanting to come forward with his heart on his sleeves, but he's like trying to plan out the way, the next plan of action, like the next step forward. Because maybe the last time they spoke, it was like short and direct and just not feeling very nice. All right, let's clarify for the Divine Feminine, please. Let's clarify for the Divine Feminine. Yeah, she's over here healing, trying to balance, come into balance, getting control of her life. Healing. Yeah. This is also recognition, being rewarded, you know, feeling confident in who and what they stand for. Yeah, that's good. This is why people are coming to them, why they're able to be teachers. Like I just feel like some of you are like present yourself, like you speak, like maybe on like a platform level, whether that's like online or, you know, within your job. It might be something relatively new that you're doing. All right, let's see what else for the Divine Feminine. I feel like you've let go. Some of you aren't. Some of you are in need of healing and need to, you know, figure out a different way to, like, this person's about to drop this 10 of Wands right here. Like, you need to ask for help, or you need to divide them up, you know, make a couple of trips. You're almost there. It's like not a big deal to do a couple of trips. Slow and steady wins the race. Find a balance. There's some of you needing to find balance between your work, like you're working too hard. You're putting too much work into your job. You might be working like 10-hour days is what yeah, there's like a strong need to get out and have a good time, like with your friends. I feel like the reason like this is in between is like you're both trying to distract, like the Divine Masculine's energy over here is like, I feel like he's kind of having like a remorseful energy going on, and the Divine Feminine is like focused on, some of them are just avoiding the situation completely and just totally overworking themselves. And yeah, just trying to balance out, but just feeling completely burdened by just like everything. And others are, yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of Divine Feminine just feeling really exhausted. And so just like take the time, like, and this could be why, because there's people around you that you're fighting against, you know, that may be challenging you. And whether, for some of you, this is like, you know, like if you notice like you're sleeping and you're waking up like completely exhausted, like protect your energy. Make sure you're protecting your energy, because this may be happening while you're sleeping. It's like people against you. I'm going to take one more card for the Divine Feminine. Please give me one more card for the Divine Feminine. Yeah, this is like, yeah, see, again, with the balance. It's like show yourself some self-love. I feel like there's some Divine Feminine just like whatever happened in maybe this last conversation, because I feel like this was about like last conversation, it was like, it may have been kind of brutal. Like something went down, something did go down a couple of weeks ago, and maybe this is still just carrying on from that, you know, the last time. This is why the Divine Masculine is standing here, like contemplating, like, how do I move forward? What do I say? And Divine Feminines are over here, like trying to focus on work. There's some of you that are like focused on work and like balancing out, but there's others that are, I feel like a lot that are just like really like throwing themselves into work because they just can't think about the fact that they're not talking to their Divine Masculine. And if you're there, like, life should not revolve around your Divine Masculine. And I know that you know this, but you're being guided to find your balance, like have a good time, go out with girlfriends, do something that show yourself some self-love, you know. Yeah, be kind and gentle to yourself. I'm just feeling like a really harsh, kind of like beating themselves up. There's some Divine Feminine out there beating themselves up. And this is about you beating yourself up. But see, it's like you get past this and then we go into the Fool and the Magician and the Ten of Pentacles. Let's see, what's the connection energy? Yeah, see, there's some chaos going on. Another card for the connection, please. Another card for the connection, please. Oh, look, that card came out again. And there's a Tower. So, I feel like both sides are looking for stability, but it's like not really knowing how that stability is going to show up. You know, a lot of people refer to this as a twin flame card, this 1111. But there are some people around that I feel just like do not want this connection to happen. And like I said, you know, this could be happening astrologically. I mean, it's coming through my, you know, it's coming through. So it's like that may be happening for some. And for some of you, you know, like it could be people, actual people, you know, this could also be, because the Eight of Swords, it's like, this could also just be the self-imposed. This could just be the mental conflict within your own minds. It doesn't have to include anybody else except for yourselves. You know, both of you stressing on how this is going to work. And then there's like this Tower moment, maybe traveling to figure out a way to work it out. Moving from this stagnant space, look, into a connection. I feel like you may still be going through it for a little bit longer. There's like still some healing to do, you know. Divine Feminines, I will tell you just from my own experience, like the sooner I focus on myself and I'm working on myself and not focused on the Divine Masculine, the quicker things really started changing in my life, you know? So I mean, this person, like the energy from this card is just like so worn down. Like, and I swear, like, I feel like some divine feminine are working like 10 hours a day, totally busting ass. Like, there's like no healing going on. They're completely avoiding it because it just hurts so bad. Whatever went down, because it was different for everybody. For some people, like there was an ending in the relationship. For some, you know, it was just like, well, there was like some kind of ending, you know, whether it was like permanent or not, which, you know, with most twin flame connections, it's not, but, you know, but you can be separated for a while, you know, and maybe whether that was an ending with the karmic or it was like, you know, whatever it was in your situation, there was something that went down. And I feel like divine feminine are really in the field. So a lot of divine feminine, maybe not all of you, but for this rebirth of love, you need to find peace within yourself first and balance, like be good to yourself. Like these 10-hour work days is like, that is not gonna cut it. But I feel like it's like moving through another layer of codependent behavior within each other. If you can like move past these things, both of you, you know, I feel like if he gets the courage to come forward or move away from whatever he needs to move away from, because he's over here wondering how to move to you, how to get to you, how to bring the truth. Like I feel like he wants to come to you with his heart on his sleeve, just really breaking it down. And some divine feminine, because they don't know that, they don't know, they're in their head and making themselves crazy. I mean, both divine feminine and divine masculine are wondering how to get this, wondering what that's going to look like, and you know, whether it's with their divine feminine or not, you know. I just heard, will the real divine feminine please stand up? So, and it goes both ways. Will the real divine masculine please stand up? So maybe there's some people questioning. I feel like over here, and let's just, I feel moved to say this, like, remember that, you know, because we're divine masculine, divine feminine, like these energies can flow. And because it is a general reading, like they can go back and forth. But I just feel like whoever this resonates with over here, this side, they are completely avoiding their feelings over here and working to death. Like I said, probably 10 hours a day. And you are being strongly advised to try to find some balance there and have a little fun and show yourself some love. I mean, there is this tower as the overall energy. And so that could be what set this all off, you know, but it's also going to bring forward movement, you know. And I feel like that's like once like you take the action towards this healing that needs to take place over here, divine feminine, and once divine masculine, you get brave enough to, I don't want to say like brave enough, like you're not brave, like you don't have any guts, but you know, I don't know, whatever kind of like this was all about, this conversation, like it was, I feel like it was just harsh. It was just like, ugh, you know, I don't think either one of you is feeling good about it. I mean, that's why divine feminine over here is over here working 10 hours a day. I mean, what the hell? Who likes to do that? Nobody. What's this? Look, new love. Yeah, I feel like it's going to bring about a new love. If you guys do this, you know, if you can find a way to do this on your own. All right, let's see. Let's get one card for divine masculine, please. Make the effort. Yeah, because he's over here trying to figure out how to do that. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. So trust your intuition, you know. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah, I feel like there's some divine masculine over here really contemplating. They might even have to like eat their words. Like maybe some of them like had diarrhea of the mouth and just like really fucking said some dumb shit, you know, or did something dumb. I don't know, but this can be very harsh communication, and that's what I'm feeling because it's with this Five of Pentacles. So I feel like whatever was said, like just left everybody feeling like left out in the cold, like just not getting what they want. Like there was things left unsaid. It just was left ugly, you know? All right, so let's see. One card for the Divine Feminine. One card for the Divine Feminine, please. One card for the Divine Feminine. Wow. Look, playfulness. Yeah, that's like get out and have a good time. Look, you got this card too. It's like synchronicity, both sides. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And this one wants to come off again to show. Look, see, codependency. What did I say? It's like I feel like there's like another layer of codependency here that has the possibility of being healed and moved through. But it's going to take like making the effort, like stepping into your power, divine masculine, and making that first move. Like, see, like climbing over the wall, kissing her on the cheek. You know, you can't just stand back there. No, you're going to have to like climb up on the wall a little bit. You're going to have to do some stuff, make the effort. And divine feminine, you know, leave work before freaking 10 o'clock at night. Jeez, you know, or whatever it is you're doing. But it's saying like find some balance, go have some fun. You know, quit being so serious. That's what I always heard. I just heard right now, quit being so serious all the time. Like, I feel like there's some divine feminine that when they get around their divine masculine, like everything's going really great. And then they're like, so when are we going to get married? You know, when are you going to move in? Instead of just like allowing your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine and just going with the flow. So that's the advice from Spirit that just came through. I'm hearing a song. Cool. Nah. You've got it's a Jackson 5 song. I'm trying to dun, dun, got to cool it now. Something like that. I don't know. If I can remember, I just hear yeah, look, again this came out. New love. There's a possibility something new, like a new this could be the one. So either this is like somebody new coming into your lives, or this is also like a new level of love sparking up between the two of you. Got to cool it now. It's like a Jackson 5 song. I don't even know if it's cool it now, but watch out. Like I can see like the video and like the Jackson 5 like dancing to it, but that's what I'm seeing, but I can't I'm gonna have to try and figure it out. So I'll put it in the comments, the name, maybe even a link to the video if I can find it on YouTube. All right, so let's get an advice. One really quick. Let me just get one advice. Oh, this is what the heck? These are not the right cards. All right, hold on. Let me get one advice card, please. Okay, so we got father healing and mother healing. So I feel like this is about divine masculine. I feel like some of them are fathers, and there's some issues with kids going on right now. Something that's like making them feel guilty. There's also mother healing, and so this may be towards the mother of their children. It may be the divine feminine for some, but not, I feel like for some, or it might actually be like, it might not be the divine feminine, but maybe somebody else. But anyway, so that's that. There could have been some kind of ending over here too, because all this conflict in the household, you know, going over here. And I'm not feeling like the third party energy, you know, like we felt that for a long time, or I did. So I feel like the third parties have ended. All right, so let's get one advice card for, well, feminines. Accept heaven's help. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of, and explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make a change. And that's like other things to do besides work. Okay, you got to have a good time. And you might even have to like go out and like just flirt a little. And because I don't know, divine masculines could be over here. They got some healing to do. That doesn't mean that you get to like sit at home and just like do nothing, like, and just wait for him. That's codependent. Okay. That's not healing. That's not living. That's not being true to you, you know? So accept heaven's help so that you can go get some more fun in your life, and which is going to bring you into balance, which is going to allow this like new love to begin within yourself and between your masculine. I mean, it says right here, new love. So, all right, let's get one advice for the connection. One advice for the connection, please, spirits. Let's see what we got. Look, worthiness. Yay. And synchronicities. The synchronicities are real. So they're happening for both sides. Believe it, believe it, believe it. All right. You are worthy of the love of your counterpart. So, like, just get your head out of the gutter. I feel like both of divine masculine and the divine feminine, like some of y'all, like both sides really have your head in the gutter. And it's like, you both deserve this. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. And it's like, you know, I know for myself, like, I used to put a lot of value on the type of man that was in my life, or what he looked like, or what I looked like, or I wasn't, if he didn't do this, then it meant that I'm not good enough, you know? And if he didn't do this, then that meant that I'm not good enough. Or if only my, you know, I'm thinking like, if only my ass wasn't so, you know, if it looked this way, then he wouldn't have done that. If it looked this way, you know, I would have been able to keep him, you know, like those kind of, I feel like that's the kind of shit that's going on. And then like for the divine masculine, I just feel like they're experiencing like guilt. It's like just this heaviness, you know. But I mean, look at this. Like, this is how it feels. Like, it's like feeling sorry for yourselves. And that doesn't get anyone anywhere, you know. It takes action. Move a muscle, change a thought. Go out and have some fun. You know, divine masculine, you got to make the effort. Like, just do it. Like, go for it. Like the divine feminines, I feel like, okay, so one thing that you to try and remember is like, when you're both like in your power, it's like you bring each other closer, but it's like, and it's not that you do the work so that you can be together, but it's like, ask for the lessons. That's what I'm going to say. Just ask to see your lessons. Ask for it, scream for it, get on your knees, beg God to show it to you, whatever, the universe, whoever you feel comfortable talking to show you the lesson. These are things that I've done, so that I can see, and then be willing to see it. Like, even if it's fucking ugly, and you don't want to freaking swallow it about yourself. Like, it doesn't matter, because either way, you are worthy of this new love. You just are. But we got to close out this like cycle, this whatever's going on here, this like overworking and avoiding your problems, divine feminine. Like, that's not the way to go. Look at your signs, believe them. They're happening. Look, and then it's healing heart. So you guys both may be a little bit sad, healing from different things, but have faith. All right. That's that. Hang in there, guys. I know it's been like a really freaking rough month. I mean, for me too. Shit's gone deep. All right. But we could do this together, and if you're, like, reach out to me. I love emailing. Like, I email back and forth with people, and if you want a reading, we could do that. Like, but just email me. I have people that reach out to me on Instagram, and we're all in this together. It's like some days suck, but they don't all suck, and you gotta like just keep on pushing through and trust and believe that it's not always going to be like this. Snap your fingers, your whole life changes. All right, I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.